Hello, everyone. It is good to see you all. It is good to see you. Hope everyone is having a great day, night, whatever it is over by you. This should be a interesting topic, and I have a few topics coming up, and we'll talk about that in a second. So let's move over. It's good to see all of you. I'm so glad you all can make it this morning. Yo. How is eating going? It's going good. We decided to make it interesting for us, which I could actually kind of talk about, I guess. But so we just started eating. I know some people didn't, some people do. Which actually, I have two videos coming out. I'm working on finishing one right now, and the second one shortly after. They're going to cover the docks and the city trading aspects, because I know a lot of people were kind of confused about them. So I'm going to make videos about those so that they're a little better laid out than what I'll be able to explain. But amongst all of this chaos, right? There's been a lot of chaos. There's been new SX heroes being released. There has been 2 new SP heroes released. I know I did a video on both of the new SP heroes. There's just been a lot going on in the game, right? And they just introduced the a long time. I decided to take a little bit of a break after the ASC stuff, and just, it's summer here, so I wanted to take a little bit of a break. I think I needed it. But yeah, I'm ready to come back. I'm ready to get things regular again. And so today the main reason for the live, besides always Q&A, you guys can ask questions at any time, you know that, is to go over the anniversary event. The last anniversary event was the Crypt Warden Bio Beast thing, right? And I was gonna do a video about that, but it changed constantly. My main APC was able to do like 900 something million, and then the next day, without changing anything, magically it went from doing 900 million to like 500, and I was like, what the hell is going on? So I hate trying to make formation videos for the like beasts like that, the monsters, because it's like, I feel like they're never the same, so it gets frustrating. Because what works one time, like if you go do the same thing 2 hours later, it's not going to give you the same, anywhere near the same. So it's hard sometimes. But anyways, the new event, this one is the feast, and I'm not sure if everyone is aware of it or has been participating in it or understands it. It's a little bit confusing, but today we'll talk about the feast. I'll go through what I've been doing to try and keep me high up in the ranks, and talk about the rewards there. But the 2 videos I have coming out are going to be about the city trade and the docks, which are big aspects in Doomsday now, and how to use those properly, because people are very confused about how to use docks, and at least in our guild. So it's good to get a good grasp on it before you get introduced to it. So, yeah. Yeah, so we'll do the anniversary event, and then I'll see. I think I have some gift codes, but I don't have many right now. I got to get replenished from the devs, and but I think I could give away a few. And I should have the timer thing going, but it should tell you that it's always open and ready to go. I need to turn down this music in my ear. It's blaring. So yeah, the timer should be going every 300. 300 is what? 4 minute, 3 minute, 60, 180. Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, every 5 minutes it should pop up. I don't know if it popped up yet, but it should. So yeah, Pick Me is open. You don't have to flood it. You can only type it in once. That hasn't changed. If I do a gift giveaway, it's there. How many I give out, I'll let you know. So it's not going to be like ASC. I think they were giving everyone codes. Any content creators, they were just giving them codes left and right. Boring Eden. Yeah, so Eden does do a lot of the same things over and over, but they do alter it as it gets into later seasons. So if you're in a newer state, it's going to be boring for a little bit, but every Eden they try to throw something different in it. And while Eden is technically a lot of the same thing, the new aspects do change it a little bit. It also helps when they open up brackets to include other states, and if you guys decide to change it up. So like, for example, we wanted to change up Eden a little bit for ourselves and for the states included. Now that we have 20 states, we wanted to kind of like give more alliances a chance to at least like switch up who they're matching with. So we wanted to alter that alliance friendship with another big alliance in our bracket. However, they chose to still put us on opposite ends of the spectrum. So what we're doing is we're kind of doing a three-way battle for Eden. So instead of having 2 main guilds, we're actually having 3 main guilds. And we're trying to be friendly about it. We're not trying to like go all out attack, but at the same time, we're trying to outmaneuver each other. So it's been interesting so far, but it's still early in the season and it's probably going to get nasty going up here. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, Dean. Especially new players. You know what? The other thing too with Eden and new states, you know, I like to try and create a base in a new state for a little bit, just to kind of see a little bit of the differences, and I can, you know, make a video or something about the stuff for the newer players, how it might be different from some of the older states, because there are a lot of differences. But what I will say is this, in new states, and I always find it hilarious, in newer states, there is always players that have come from older states that claim that they're amazing at Eden. And they're not. They're not. Some of them are, but they are the majority of them oversell how good they are. The other thing is, in newer states, the majority of the people in the newer states are farm dealers or managers or skin sellers or stuff like that, because that is where they can get the majority of their business. As you get into the older states, or you've been playing long enough, players kind of tend to not need as many farms, or they're able to kind of figure it out themselves. That kind of thing is more in the established in the beginning aspects. But yeah, let's talk about some of the new things that popped up. Is there a combination for the new hero? Which new hero, though? Which one? Are you talking about Lifeguard? Or are you talking about the new SP hero? There's a difference. Okay, so let's take things a little bit at a time here, so we can get through as much as we can possible, because there's been a lot of new stuff. So the main thing I want to do for this video, or for this live, is the feast, but we'll do that at the end. there's been a couple of major changes. Here's DD2 and skip 3 and 4 directly start E emission. To be honest, though, Dean, be thankful that they skipped 3 and 4. DD3 and DD4 are just the same thing again. Just Eden is better overall because as you do Eden, you get a lot more things added in, and that keeps it a little more active and interesting. In the beginning, though, Eden is a little bit boring, but as it progresses and states become more balanced, you know, you don't have so much volatility with people leaving and coming and going and all that, it does become a lot more interesting, I guess, so to say, or balanced. Yeah, there's a lot, Sub-Zero. That's the problem. Okay, so let's talk about that then. Let's talk about some of the hero changes. Now, they did just introduce the new one, Lifeguard. That's a Season X hero. I have not had access to it. I am not in that old of a state, so I will probably get access to Lifeguard in, I believe, a couple of weeks. We're a couple weeks behind for now. But yeah, there's a couple of main changes here. With the heroes, obviously we got Stone Dissector and Ion Spark, which I made the videos on them, and I kind of gave a brief like who they would be matched good with. Right now, the major new hero that was introduced is Stone. Yes, so the way that so keep in mind, when they start introducing new heroes, they generally tend to create them to go along with one of the SP heroes, right? One of the bigger heroes that have come out. Now, Stone is absolutely insane. She is the main SP hero out of the group. Now, Ion Spark is very good as well, but shooters really haven't been balanced in a long time. So fighters are generally your primary strongest APCs in the hero formations that you can make. Yes, this is what I'm kind of going to get at. So Stone is the main one. Now, Lifeguard is meant to be paired with Stone. That's number one. Okay. So if you get Lifeguard, you're going to want to link him with Stone and then pick your third hero. But if you don't have Lifeguard yet, Stone can be and will be also attached with Guarding Light. Stone and Guarding Light should be your two that you are going to link together because of the healing aspect of Guarding Light and the support. And then Stone basically is best of both worlds, which means your last hero should be a good damage dealer. Now, everyone was suggesting Frank and Shadowy Man, I should say, or Revive Soul, which is a good combination. However, after testing, okay, it is clear that Clan Elite will do more damage in the APC formation than Frank or Soul. So your main APC formation right now should be Guarding Light, Stone, and Clan Elite. Now, with that being said, if you do have Lifeguard, Guarding Light should be replaced with the Lifeguard. Period. Emma is better than Lifeguard. I'm seeing a lot different though with the actual performance when it comes to the Lifeguard, and he's maxed out. He's from the numbers, he's performing better. Now, don't forget, Okay, this comes also down to the equipment. This comes down to the outfits. This comes down to your faction arms, because don't forget, guarding light is Fearless Legion, and I forgot who Lifeguard's with, but I know it's not Fearless Legion. So there's a lot of variations that come along with it. So it's not set in stone that Lifeguard is better, but depending on how it's laid out, Lifeguard is the preferred, but you can also still use Guarding Light. But yes, the main aspect to take away though is, as of right now, unless something changes, Clan is going to be your better match in this formation, leaving you with Stone in the middle, Guarding Light or Lifeguard as the front, and Clan in your rear, which just sounds weird, but that is where it's at. Another formation that has been doing very well is Aether. Now, I don't have it here set up, but Aether, however you want to say it. Here, let me do it this way. I guess I can, yeah, we'll alter this. Another formation that's been doing well is Aether, Ion, and wait. And this is where people differ. Normally ideally people have been putting Speedster in. I still want to finish testing, but I'm wondering if Wild Feather or Grim Fortress would be better as the third. I wish I could do a better test. I really do. They should make a way to do a good APC test without going all crazy. There's just no real way to do it. I honestly haven't. Let me see if I don't even know if I have one. That's the problem. Where are we at? Not zombie attack. Oh, no, that's not going to tell me much. Yeah, this is a guy. It's not. I'm not going to be able to pull one up this way. Like I said, I haven't finished the ability to fully test it out yet, but Aether and Ion have been doing very well together. The last one is still up in the air, but most people have been doing Speedster, who is also a old favorite and does perform very well. But I'm willing to see what Wild Feather and Grim Fortress can do. I've also seen people throw Deathborn in there or Snake, but here's my thing with Deathborn and Snake. They both use Burning, and while they're still strong, I would honestly, to maximize your performance, I would prefer to match them with someone who can take advantage of the Burning. Now, Skull can take advantage of Ion's silence skill, but that's really how you guys want to do it. So there's still a little bit of playing around going on with Ion, at least on my end, but I like using her with Aether and one of the three. Speedster primarily, but I still want to test out these two. Wild Feather and Grim Fortress, I feel like they came out, they're new, and they got no love. But I feel like there's a very good reason to do it. I can't check the arena just because I just dominate in the arena anyways right now. I don't have a very good way to set that up. I'm still, for some reason, I'm still matched in the arena with farms. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I could overall get a good idea, but it just doesn't have the same realistic performance. So I'd have to test it out when I actually do battles. If we actually do battles this season, I don't know if anyone's gonna want to, but we'll see. I can check it in Conquest, but Conquest Arena, but I'm not sure if I used it in Conquest. Yeah. So, or maybe I have. Hold on. I might have. Let me just... Ugh. Let me see. I'm curious. Now, I don't have anything to compare it to, but at least I could look up the report. Yeah, right here. Okay. Now, this is also the weaker APC. Yeah, so it's hard to tell. I don't have it as my main APC. So it's going to be hard. And this is a very strong APC to fight against, so it's kind of hard to tell. Hunter Ion Skull. Try that. That's actually a good one. I might try that. Yeah, I can't really tell you use fighter on it. Why are you guys playing? I might try that though. Hunter Ion Skull. Oh. Okay. But the other big thing that just dropped. Why is it not here? That's weird. All right. Greek Spear has been given the gene formation. Why it's not on here? It's on my phone, and I'm sure all of you have it, but for some reason it's not here, which is weird. Anyways, there should be another little icon right here for Jean, which takes you to a whole nother menu, which will improve all of her skills. There's a whole thing about it, but it's not here for some reason. It's on my phone. I don't know why it's not here, but it's there. I promise you. The problem is once again, UR Hero is going to be a big money grab. So use that how you want to. I haven't been able to test it to see if it's even worth it, but I would like to see if it's worth it. So I want to go through a little bit of it before I make a decision of what's more beneficial for your base or for your money. Sometimes it's better to focus on, your other stuff than it is on one hero. But if you have everything maxed out in your base, then I guess you might as well, right? All right, so let's talk about the last thing here. So the last thing that we're gonna go over is the feast. That was the main whole point for this. So the feast. Yay. Non-SP possible to stay possible to slay. Yes, it is. Non-SPs, well, no. Non-SPs can fight SPs. The SPs are not as strong. Now, here's the deal, and this is the point I will make about it. Yes, your top formations generally have an SP hero in it, right? The thing, though, is there's in your top formations, there's really only one SP hero. It's not hard to replace that. And people forget that there are other heroes besides the ones that everyone uses the same. There are hero formations that can give SP heroes a run for their money. With that being said, SP heroes are not that hard to max out anymore. And people forget, because I did talk about this, I believe in one of the lives, the best way to spend your money. It is not hard to max out your SP heroes right off the bat if you take part in the events. Like, for a lot of people, the anniversary event, this event right here, is every week, right? That you get a free SP medal here. Well, I guess it's not free, but if you're going to spend money in the game, $30, well, this is US, but $30 US gets you everything here, which is worth the money that you're going to spend. Plus you get an SP medal. So you get one SP medal there all the time. Then every so often the dice comes up, and the dice for most people will give you an SP medal. They removed it for us being later on. Then you have the Lost Relic event for $3. You might have to buy a $5 pack, but with $3 and a $5 pack, you could pretty much get an SP medal. So every week you could probably get 3 or 4 SP medals for practically no money. Now, yes, I do agree. SP medals cost money, period. There's no way around that. But we already know this. So if you want to get the special hero, yes, you are going to have to spend some money. But getting the SP medals are not as hard, I believe, as they once were. You're at 10K in the event today and you reached 13 to 14K. Nice. So, all right. So yes, let's talk about this. So every day you get claims to the ingredients. Let me collect the last ones. I don't know why this is so spaced out, but you get certain ingredients for doing hourly challenges. So if you collect a maximum of 12 crates, you'll get some. Doing research, spending some diamonds, and logging in. You will get all of them, and then you can go to dish cooking, use them, get your ingredients, and we'll go from there. And we'll talk about the rest of it from there. This is still going on. I believe there's still how long? 6 days on it. So if you go to the ranks, I mean, right now I'm low because, as you can see, oh God, I hate this. They definitely did not make this ideal. Shoot. How do I think of, oh, okay. But as you can see, I'm also holding on to some plates. I'm good at card clear event, always in top 5 without using the, yes. Oh, I love the card clear event. And that's the best way to get buttons, but that's different topic here. All right, so the rewards for the Alliance Feast, you will start getting the cafe, the landscape decor, and you'll get the gold ones for your top ranked all the way to 3, the next gold one all the way to 10, and then down from there. The main thing here though is the purple crates. These epic selection crates are amazing. Okay, it's important that you guys collect these, hold them up, hold on to them, and use them for whatever you need. You will need a lot of war badges throughout the whole thing, so getting these and using them for the war badges is great. If you do get the gold selection ones, you should just use that for thermal because there's no reason to use it for anything else. Thermal is the hardest thing to get. You need a ton of them. So if you get the gold selection crates, you might as well just use that for thermal. But these purple ones are great to get war badges. And if you need to do it for specialty program, I'm not going to knock you for it. But generally speaking, using them for war badges is the benefit here. So this reward, this whole feasting is going to give you some good rewards. The other thing you got to remember is throughout this whole thing, you are also getting celebration milestones. So everyone should be popping this in so that you can get extra tickets, and at the end you'll get a trophy, which it's just cool. You get a little bit of a trophy, but the tickets, the joy tokens, are the biggest things here, because that allows you to go into the exchange shop and get some really good things. What I did, the best way to spend my tickets, what I did was I first got the decors because they're expensive and they're hard to come by. And then I went with the other stuff. The first one that already came and went, you got the instruments, defense plans, thermal power, blah, blah, blah. In this one right now, you get the underwater and the paradise chest, I'm just going to say. But there's also here selection chests for the super cubes and the energy crystals, training, toys, core modules, and thermal power. There's a lot of really good things in here, so I suggest using them and getting as much as you can out of it. But let's get back to the Alliance Feast. Okay, so what I generally do, if you do all the missions, you can trade all the rewards. Who will get good rewards? Yeah, that's the big thing. So, if you aren't aware, any dish that says urgent, when you go to submit it, they will give you more rewards. I think it's an extra 4 points for the big dish, an extra 3 points for the middle one, and an extra 2 for the small dishes. I generally try to just focus on these dishes, the 2 top ones. But if I see an urgent for one of the middle tier, I'll do that. The nice thing is the lowest, these cheaper dishes, have 0 ingredients in common with the other 4. So it's always a good little just to have. But I try to save these as much as possible and just go to 800 until the end. So that way you always make sure you have your 800, and honestly, people aren't expecting you to just gain a bunch of points out of nowhere. So right now I'm at 11,000. Our top player is at like 15. So yeah, urgent ones will give you more points for that day. And yes, the dishes do change every day. So it's important to keep an eye on which ones are which. So holding on to dishes is probably a good thing. Don't always submit your dishes right away. Don't submit all your dishes. Just do what you got to do to get to 800 so you get your tickets and a little bit of reward here, and then wait till the next day. Okay? Because if I put all my 25 dishes in yesterday, I would have lost out on what, 25 times 4, 100 point, or 4 times 25. I would have lost out on 100 extra points. So yeah, there are a lot of little events. This event is still better than the flower event. Trust me, when I get to the flower event video, I know I'm probably going to be frustrated. All right, so how do we do this? So let me use them all. Here's all mine. And generally what I'll do is, I mean, both of these are going to be your highest points, but right now both of them are urgent. So, I mean, but they also use slightly different ingredients. The one that's in common is the, whatever this radish is. That's what you're going to want. They do the ingredient exchange. Okay, my suggestions are, do not do these big trades, okay? I would rather hold on to 8 chickens till tomorrow and see what ingredients I get tomorrow than give him 8 of them for 8 of something else. So I try to keep my exchanges low on the totem pole. I know that I need some of the... whatever, radish, whatever you want to call them, green onions. I don't know what they really are. So what I'll probably do here in this situation is, all right, I have 30, 30, 32. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take the chicken. I want some of those, and I'll do like 5 or less. That way, it's not overwhelming people, and I'm still getting, you know, the thing I need. Yeah, keep doing the trades. Try and get these bigger dishes. The only time I wouldn't get the bigger dishes is if one of these middle ones are urgent. I would rather get the 3 points extra here than that, because like right here I can make 25 plates of the cutlet. Right now I can't make any of the big ones, but that's 25 points times 15, which is like what, a few hundred points. So instead of doing that, I could try and do these, but if I have to, I can do the smaller ones just to make the extra points. But for example, so instead of spending all 57 plates and all 33, which I could, because that is a good bonus, ideally you could just go to your 800 to meet the threshold and get your free stuff, and then Wait till tomorrow. We still have 5 days left, so hold it and wait. And then bombard them all at the last second. When it comes to these events, even the promise, the last this one right here, my advice is to my advice here is to always wait to the last minute. Okay. People will wait till it's almost over and then purchase as many as they need just to get the big rewards. So for example, here, the biggest reward obviously was all this, but I'm not interested in the chat bubble. I could care less about the vow of eternity, and these are good, but the unicorn is not that good of a buff, even though it can give you some gold tickets. But 200 versus 400, whoop-de-doo. That's not my main thing. These three are the main ones I'm interested in. So I would wait to get at least 10th place, and you want to wait till the end. Don't sell all your stuff. And only use it for the... Yeah, you must sell the common ingredients and only use it for the last 2 dishes. Yeah, the thing is, though, when it comes to the feast here... the tomatoes and the asparagus are only in these small ones. They're not in any of the bigger dishes. So if you wanted, you just build these small dishes. That's fine. Now, people should not be trading tomatoes or people should not be giving you bigger ingredients for tomatoes or asparagus. Okay, do not collect tomatoes or asparagus. Please don't. It's a waste of your time. Best for free to play. Yeah. Yes, now I do agree. When these are urgent, yes, you will get more points, but you won't get that many more points. You're always better off trying to get your bigger dishes. These 4 right here should be your primary goal. Ideally, these 2 right here should be your big goal. But you could try and trade tomatoes for, you know, the onion or whatever that is, or the chili or the chicken. People may do it, but they shouldn't. They shouldn't be doing it at all. So, you know, that's on them if they do it, but I would not trade tomatoes or asparagus. I would not give someone, you know, chicken or salt or chilies for tomatoes or asparagus. It's just not worth it. But people do. People do, but they shouldn't. I don't know why, but they do. Now I get 1 or 2 points could make a difference, but that should be at the end. And if a smart person would just trade tomatoes for asparagus or asparagus for tomatoes just so you can use these up. As for the bigger dishes, yeah, you should be trying to trade these ingredients to get the most out of them. And if you can't, you know, max out because you need one thing, like right here, I have 25, 32, 37. Instead of trading and losing out on that, I can hold it till tomorrow or just make 25 of the other one, which is not far off. Wait for it to be urgent and then trade it in. Right now, these 2 big dishes are big. They're urgent, so I might as well just spend them just so I can guarantee I get these points. But I'm sure one of these 2 dishes will come back as urgent before the end of the event. Now, I will trade anything, but I won't give someone... yeah, like here. I am not going to give this person shrimp for 5 tomatoes. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It doesn't make sense. Now, I might give a shrimp for the beet or onion, whatever this is. I don't even know what they actually call it, but I definitely wouldn't give you know, shrimp or salt or salmon for tomatoes. It's just, that's dumb. In 2-3 days, to get more points. Yeah, you can. So at the end of the day, you know, the key here is holding on to dishes and waiting until they become urgent so that you can make the most amount of points for your dish. Okay, don't just trade everything in just so that you can look good on the ranks here. It doesn't matter. It will balance out at the end when you sell everything and try and maximize your points. Like I said, these are urgent, so yeah, I could get these points right now, but I'm willing to bet within the last days, one of these two dishes will be urgent again. So I can hold on to this for a little bit, and I won't be in the wrong. But yeah, at some point at the end, you'll wind up in the thing. Now, don't get me wrong, the rewards aren't insanely crazy, but having a few of these landscapes are beneficial to have. Landscapes do more good than people realize, and it's important to try and level them up when you can. And landscapes, you got to keep an eye on what landscapes do, because some of them are better than others. What is my state? Right now I'm in 1380. Right now I'm in 1380. And I always say this because people always emigrate to different states. I might get a better deal. Something may happen and my alliance might kind of fall apart. Or everyone decides they want to go to a more established state and replace some of their players. Moving around states is always something that happens very often. You'll never be my enemy. So, all right. So yeah, that covers it. So with this feast, you still have 5 more days. Well, I guess 5.5 because this day's not over. So make sure you're doing your due diligence. Hold on to things. Don't waste it all right away. Wait till they're urgent, get the extra points, and try and maximize. Now, I will say there is one little cheat here. If you weren't aware, and I'm pretty sure most people aren't aware because it's hidden in here. But yeah, you could buy packs with ingredients in it. So yes, you can supplement so that you can win if you so choose. But I don't think the reward is worth it enough to spend the extra money. 1 or 2, golden landscape pieces is not, in my opinion, that big of a deal. 1 or 2 is not that big of a deal. Now, if we were talking like 10 of them, then yeah, that's a big deal. But 1 or 2, I'm on the fence about that. So let's see here. That's going to be it for me today. Do you guys have any questions while we're here? Anything major that you've been thinking about? Maybe I can answer some of that while we're here, while I still got some time. Stop spamming. Yeah, it's used to it at this point. Let me see. Do I have... All right. I have 5 gift codes I can give out. 5. Only 5 for today. So let me pull up and I'll give out 5 today. Remember, if you win, contact me on the Discord. It'll be the easiest way to do it. Let me get the wheel. And remember, if you want to be involved in it, you got to type in !pick me. But I am going to shut it down shortly So, and it's been open the entire time, and the messages have been going. I saw them. So, all right. So, you want me to pick on you? Pick on me. No, I don't like being picked on. I got a fragile ego. And yes, keep an eye out for the new videos. Hopefully I should be able to have one out before the end of the week. I just gotta edit a few things on it, and then it should be good to go. And I think the first one will be the docs, because that's a big thing people forget about. All right, so the command is shut down. Let's pull these names. Paste. Let me, I gotta do it this way. Okay. All right. So the names are here. These are everyone that used the command. Oop, went a little bit too far. So the names are there. We're gonna shuffle 43 entries, and we'll have 5 winners. 5 winners. All right. 5. Let's get it done. Congratulations! Get up, people! Get up, pull! Congratulations, congratulations. Remove that name, shuffle it up. And if you're in Doomsday season, this could be your free weekly investment pack. Lang, congratulations. Shuffle, ooh, shuffle. Elaine, congratulations, Elaine. 2 more. I know ASC's over. They stopped giving me a ton of codes every week, so we gotta kind of make it work as best as possible. Gamer Zone, congratulations, Gamer. Last one, shuffling it all up. Last one. Congratulations, and Lund. Eve Skip. All right, congratulations to the 5. Remember, write me Discord, send me a private message, and I will get you a gift code, and we'll make it work. All right. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Enjoy your season. If you started a new season of Eden, enjoy it. Try and do what you can. Like I said, the video that I'm having out is Guild Docs, which is confusing for some people because there's a lot to it. And then City Trade is going to be the next one. So yeah, this is another important, not important per se, but it's a very beneficial event to take part in, and it's not time consuming or anything like that. It's actually pretty laid back. So we'll talk about all these things and why to do it and how you should do it. Don't forget, you have your contribution store for those of you in Eden. These are big as well. Get you a lot of free stuff for just basically playing, and make sure you get in your Doomsday shop. Oh, the other 2 new things is Wallbreaker and, well, for me, Wallbreaker, but Wild Feather, I think it was Wild Feather, right? has a new outfit in the Doomsday store. So these are your better outfits than spending the buttons on the other ones, unless you specifically want that. These are always going to be your primary outfits to put on your heroes because they give you a special skill. But yeah, that's it. So that's gonna be all. Why is your name in so like I said, you gotta type in the command before I shut it down, and it's open. So basically, so from guys, from here on out, I open up the command when stream starts. You can only type in the command once, and that's it. It'll put your name on the thing, and that's how we do it. This is as fair as I can get with it. I can't get any more fair. Everything else was way too time consuming. I know everyone wants to win. I get it. I feel for a lot of you. And Mesite, your name was on there. I'll even show it. Come on. Would it freeze on me? Oh, yeah. I just saw your name on the list. Oh my god, it's going so slow. Yeah. So, your name's right here, bro. Right there. Boom. So, this is as fair as I can get. I understand. Look, trust me, I get it. All right? I get it. Everyone wants to win. I get it. I can't make it any more fair. I can't. Trust me, if I could, I would give all of you a gift code, but I don't make the gift codes, so I can only go off of what with the devs. And if we want to have a giveaway every stream as best as possible, I gotta kind of start limiting how many I can give out. So the ASE was a very rare circumstance because they were actually giving me like 10 or 15 each day. So Saturday I would have 15, Sunday I would have 15, and that was going on for the event, and they were being very generous. But now we're going back to the regular way, and so we're going back to a little bit of a lower number of gift codes that can go out. But do remember that I am not the only person that gives out gift codes. Any of the other Last Shelter creators also give out gift codes, and if you are in the Discord, there is a weekly quiz and you can get a gift code that way. In the Discord, they usually do a lot of things where you can get gift codes for free just by, you know, taking part in their little thing. Write something silly. Don't just put your ID, just write honestly what you think of the topic. I've won a couple times before I became a creator myself just by typing in something. So you'd be surprised how open they are with giving the gift codes out. So just things to think about. I'm not trying to make a big thing about it. I'm just trying to let you know all the free ways to get different things. So take part in it. It doesn't really take that long to take part in a lot of these things. So yeah. All right. So that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, I know, 0.01% chance. Dude, you have a better chance of winning the gift code here than you do getting wings after spending $2,000. And that is a sad fact. But all right. Anyways, enjoy your day, okay? Enjoy your week. Try to make it a good one. Have fun. Remember, at the end of the day, this is a game. Have fun in the game. Don't try and get angry and kill each other. Help each other out. That's the biggest thing, especially the members of your alliance. Try and help them out. Don't be a selfish person. Those are the worst players in this game. So enjoy yourself. Have fun. Help each other. But most importantly, be safe out there. Bye.